All right, we're about to go live.
Oh wait, but how how much calm do you have?
Shut the fuck up.
Do you have lots of calm? Grandma's Boy podcast. Who's that?
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Culture Vulture Radio on your lovely Saturday night. Sorry, we're running a bit later than we should have. Fucking work got stupid crazy.
Yeah, it's a good excuse, I guess. Oh, I just lost one of my screens, but I'm still here. My HDMI came out. What up? I'm Sean, aka the man with the constant cum stock. What is up?
Dude, just what a shitty fucking day. I was supposed to get out early. Never fucking happened. Never fucking happened. Like, just fucking. I got stuck taking care of so much shit, and then I raced home, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get something to fucking eat. And I go to this fucking brewery down the block for me, and I'm like, order all this food, and the lady's like, yeah, we actually just shut the kitchen down, and I just walked out. I was like, I'm not even. I can fuck this. I'm not doing this. Before we start, like and subscribe, share this out on all your social media. If you don't have your fucking drink in hand, go grab it. I did pick this up from that brewery though before I fucking left.
What you got there?
It's called Killer Pills.
Oh, it's a Pilsner. Oh, yeah, you
Forgot
fucked
how.
up, didn't you?
Nah, I just wanted to try it. It's 7.5, so
Have you
I
tried
don't
it yet?
care. No, I'm gonna take the first sip in 2 seconds.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a Pilsner, and you're not gonna be too about it.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Grandma's Boy podcast is in the house. That's fucking cool. Pablo's in the house. What is up, everybody?
Oh yeah, let's flash a little bit of love there. Bong bong. Thank you, Grandma's Boy Podcast. Appreciate it. What's up there, Pablo? How are you
Cheers to you,
doing?
buddy.
Yes, cheers, cheers.
Looking good with the mustache. Yeah, I'm trying to grow it out for a Halloween costume. It should be grown out already, but just practicing. I did get called Farva, which I thought was a good one. And then I wore aviators at work today, and some dude came up to me and said, "Do you do gay porn?" And I said, "No, sir, I do not." Um,
Actually, weren't you a stunt double for gay porns for a while?
I was a stunt cock.
Okay, okay, that makes sense.
All right, man. So, did you see the fucking video in Los Angeles with the fucking Kia?
Don't believe I have. I would.
Dude, you
Oh,
have.
wait. I think now off the bat, just because I was showing somebody this, is this the tire?
Dude,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a good one.
I
This isn't the only video of this nature. There's another video of this happening to somebody else. Apparently this happens easily.
I'm glad you said that because I originally was gonna bring that up. Uh, dude, I didn't know that Kia had its own fucking space agency, but holy shit. Bro, that's like 20 that's like 20 fucking feet in the air. That is
Launched him and sent him flying, and then a tire at the last
yeah,
minute to come
that's
back.
insult to
Yeah,
injury.
yeah, fucking tire. But yeah, it's like
Holy
that
shit.
tire
Where did it come off? It came
pops.
off this truck?
It comes off the pickup truck right there,
Oh, okay.
and it's just crazy because it just has the force like a ramp basically. Like this guy just basically hit a ramp,
Well, how fast do you
and
think
it's
you're
just
going?
perfect
60?
timing. Oh man, yeah, 60, 70.
60, 70.
I mean, they're
So
in the left lane, so we know they're going fast.
they're doing 60, 70, and then think about that. It's like running on an oblong treadmill. Like that car just went whip.
It's amazing how like you figured that would happen, and like you kind of couldn't possibly think, oh, it's just gonna fucking launch the thing. Like, and I'd figure it'd hit it and deflect it, but it's like that tire, the force of it, because it's going to. It was just you figured it was a rare thing, but I've seen
Oh,
multiple
yeah, dude.
videos of cars launching from tires, which is fucking scary.
There was that one. There was another one. I fucking can't find it. But yeah, dude, it's that shit happens. Like, I mean, this isn't. Oh god.
It happens so quick too. Imagine seeing that just like
Well, no, the other
unfold
thing.
in front of you, car go fucking launching off somebody's tire. I'd be like, oh my fucking
Well,
god.
no, the other thing that's super weird is how many fucking times tires come off of cars. Like, don't you feel it? Like,
Yeah.
Tires are supposed to stay on the road, not fly through the air.
yeah, nice shitty fucking joke, lady. You
A couple of
dumb
police
fucking bitch.
officers from Spring Township, Pennsylvania,
Oh, that's close to
probably
me.
never expected this.
Ooh, they're
While
lucky.
monitoring traffic,
They're lucky they didn't get killed by
waiting
that.
to catch a driver doing something ticket-worthy, a wheel rolled off of a pickup
It's the
truck.
fucking pickup
and
trucks,
went
man.
It's the
Airborne.
pickup trucks, man.
The truck kept driving on just its rim, while the tire bounced up the median and smashed right into the
Everything's all
windshield
good.
of the
Everything's
waiting
all good. 'Cause
patrol car.
he knew his tire came off. He saw the cops and he's like, I don't know what's going on. That ain't my tire.
He just fucking. Yeah, dude, it's shit is fucking nuts. It really is getting so fucking weird. This one too, man. This one was fucking cracked me up. It sucks. The video I'm going to show you has a TikTok logo in the corner, and I fucking absolutely detest TikTok. I hate it. I won't ever fucking join it. If people send me TikToks, like then I don't know what you're sending me because I won't even open it. It's a dumb program. It's dumb down this fucking country. Worse than the fucking education
You
system
heard it
has.
straight from Connor.
You
Don't
heard it
send them
sh-
TikToks.
Don't ever send me a fucking TikTok because I will
Straight
not
from
watch
the
it.
sex beast.
Straight from the horse's cock. No, it's just a dumb program, and it was just a platform for nurses to dance in front of dying patients during COVID, because that's all they were doing, or like filming themselves crying, like I just lost a patient. It's like, you're a fucking nurse. They're so
Yeah,
overpaid for this.
people love that attention. It's like the people like to film themselves giving homeless people handouts and stuff.
Grab His Boy podcast. Me and my bro saw this and immediately realized how effective a tire would be at a weapon if you can get a good swing.
Oh my god, a tire.
Dude, just a
Tires are
tire
big and
launcher?
fucking
Hell yeah,
heavy, You
man.
can get that thing going. Yeah.
There's this channel I watch, Whistling Diesel. The dude's just like this kid with his channel blew up. He has money, so he does random things. But he has a monster truck, and he pushed the wheel down the fucking hill. I mean, it picked up speed, knocked over a tree, bounced from the tree, and hit one of his trucks and totaled it. And he's like, "Oh well, fuck." But dude, this came up randomly on Facebook, and it was so fucking stupid. But I immediately thought about how you would love how stupid this is because
Oh, I see what you got loaded up. You're gonna talk about the spell that involves a lot of glitter.
We were in the middle of our tournament when my friend John said he found a body in the bushes over there. I ran over there because I'm a healing monk to try and help, but obviously my magic wasn't strong enough because the dude's body was missing a head. So my friend decided to try and use a necromancer spell, which didn't work, which I knew it wouldn't. And apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
That's so fucking good.
what is that?
Imagine you come across the body, it's just covered in glitter and a bunch of Frank stickers.
But what is that though? What type of mental disease is that? You see a dead body, you're like, oh, let's go fucking throw glitter on it.
Well, I mean, if you're a healing monk, I would attempt too. You know,
Oh, okay.
that's your job. You're a fucking healing monk, bro. Come on, you know the fucking.
Well, it's
the
better than
ways of
my-
healing monks.
Well, my class doesn't use that spell. We're called necrophiliacs.
Oh, that's right. You guys still contaminate the crime scene, and instead of leaving glitter, you leave something else all over the
Yeah,
scene.
we leave pearly white.
This is cum.
This is calm, but dude, it's so stupid. Like that. What the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, people are becoming so inherently stupid that some dude was like, "Oh yeah, I could cast a spell on it." I work with strippers. They TikTok constantly, never stop talking about it. Makes me want to beat a stripper with another stripper. if you fucking film it, I will watch it.
I think you'd be better off beating the stripper with a tire. Well, you know, a tire is such a damn good weapon. I think if you get the right situation and get that tire launching, you know,
Dude, we did
stripper's
that
done.
just like a tire, man. We just came full circle to the first joke. Yeah, that was solid. But dude, if you want to beat a stripper up, I will for sure take that video if you want to send it to me.
That would have to be something you would TikTok.
Snapchat just to be that guy. Oh man,
Kind of just sent me this weird Snapchat. Looks like they're beating a stripper.
okay. I mean, I will. So, dude, what was it last week? You asked me if I'd seen this channel. I know this is kind of fast paced the way we're doing it, but like I said, I rushed home, so now I'm all fucking anxious.
Kind of pumped up. I actually took a lovely nap that really didn't turn out to be lovely. It made me fucking tired, and yeah, you know, those. I mean, then again, really, what am I doing? What business do I have napping at 8 o'clock at night? It's like, just quit, go to sleep. You're fucking done.
Good call. My DJ boosted 30 feet in the air, and I could totally launch one down. Just like it's just fucking. That'd be fucking great. I hope you do it, man. I'm rooting for you. But yeah, you asked me if I'd seen this channel, especially because the guy kind of looks like you. That's not what you said. Those are my words.
I think you're just you're being a beard cyst. Anybody with a beard, you know, looks the same to you. You know, yeah, we all. I get it, bro. We all look the same. We all look the same.
Get out of here, Beardy. Hey, you ain't welcome here no more. No, it's this dude. Beard meets food.
Yes, we're gonna call this segment next here is channel surfing. Where point out some good shit to watch. You know, you got any extra time?
This sucks. Change it. This sucks.
So you know, here it's beard meets food is really where you're gonna take off, right? That's where this.
Yeah. So Beard meets food is a dude who unassumingly.
Yeah, that's me.
This dude unassumingly doesn't look like he could fucking sit there and eat a fuckload of food at all.
No, he looks like he's my size. Like he's short.
He's like 150 pounds. Yeah,
but he's skinny too, but he's a fucking beast, man. It's very unassuming. Imagine this guy walking in, like, I'll challenge you to it eating contest. Like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna fucking no problem. And 10 pounds of food later, this guy's still going and asking for dessert.
I brought this video up because this is in our neck of the woods. Well, what was mine, but now yours.
All right, Long Island day 2, and it's time for some barbecue. It's fun to rhyme. Who's gonna?
I'm just giving you guys the shitty intro.
You know.
I don't know where this.
All right, this is a Swing Belly Challenge. It's mostly barbecue food. I like that. Challenger may not leave the table and must hold the meal until an official ruling by management.
It's pretty big. It's hefty.
You think you could do it? Like,
I can't do it. No.
You can't. No.
I like the mac and peas right here.
Yeah.
I barely finished that. That's like a big ass bowl.
That's like a regular course. Okay.
I've seen people do it.
Yeah, you've seen people do it. So it's not that hard then, right? So if somebody's done
it's
it.
a lot of food. I would never be able to do it myself.
I'm English, though. We can't really eat. You know, not many English people can eat.
Yeah, one thing I'm not is a big eater. Like, I eat, but I can't eat large
So
portions.
that-
Mac and
that
cheese
at
might
all.
have been a mistake.
So this
It's
restaurant's
60
in
bucks.
Long Beach.
I'm good for it, I promise. Right, so I'm at a place called Swing Belly's Barbecue today, which is in Long Beach. Long Beach? Yeah? And I'm taking on, does it have a special name or it's just like the Swing Belly?
Swing Belly Challenge.
The Swing Belly Challenge, which is a bunch of barbecue food, which looks and smells delicious. You get 1 hour to...
The Swing Belly Challenge. It's where you gain a lot of fucking weight and try to run.
Swing belly. Sounds like your belly swings, kind of like tummy sticks type thing.
Tummy
That's
sticks.
just what I'll
Now.
give you.
That's a game.
Sounds
Finish,
like tummy sticks.
And if you can finish, you get the meal free. Free?
Free. And you get a shirt and your picture.
You could do that when I lose at the end. Yeah. Go. Right, okay.
He has been
Probably
crowned the
start with
Ziggy Piggy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, the second episode, in fact, in what I think I'm going to call the Long Island mini-series. Because although I'm in New York in the broader sense, I'm mostly going to be around the Long Island area, and today I'm at Swing Belly's Barbecue in Long Beach, taking on the eponymously named
So
Swing Belly's Challenge.
this looks like a, you know, this. I'm not saying this isn't a big challenge, but
I
I've seen some other ones with this guy that kind of look like fucking unnatural amounts of food. You know, I'm looking
This
at a
one
few of them right
still
now.
looks pretty big though. Like, it,
Oh, dude, I'm not saying like, oh, it's not impressive. It's fucking impressive. It really is. But like, I've seen this dude. I really want to say there was like a 10-pound meal.
I saw the one that I think it was about 10. No, it was like 5 or 6 pounds. It was a lot though.
But it's like, how do you come near that and just walk out? I mean, like, you see what's on the table. That's inside your stomach now, and you're walking around with that. You just took that and transferred that into you, like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to poop looking at it. I couldn't. This guy probably poops. Like, think about it. Like, obviously he takes big poops, but he's probably pooping for like a day or two afterward. He's probably just on the john like every hour with.
It's a forearm shit. It's a forearm shit. Listen,
He
that
probably
dude,
sweats and fucking cries when he's on the fucking toilet.
that dude has fucking. He has containers of witch hazel wipes because he's constantly blowing O-rings the second he shits. There's no
I
fucking
can see
way
that
he is.
guy going through ice cubes. Well, continue. Get him. Let's get him to
T-shirt
finish.
and the
this
spot in
bit.
the Wall of Fame, but also to recoup some of the lost pride from that rather ignominious defeat last time out at Krish's Ice Cream doing the kitchen sink challenge. But the less said about that, the better. Today we're doing this, which is a barbecue challenge. It costs 60 quid, not quid, dollars. That's what they call them.
This is appropriate music.
Oh, I can't wait to get copyright stricken by fucking.
Do this.
Thank
Tell you,
God he
one thing I love
stopped
about
it.
doing food challenges out here is no matter where you go, pretty much always the staff will get involved, which of course makes partaking in the challenge a lot more fun, especially for me. I should say also, if you notice my arm going off frame, don't panic. There's nothing surreptitious happening. I'm just disposing of the bones to the side of the table, and
Oh, is this Robert Tepper? What a great song. I'm definitely going to win now.
Yo, Sean, you see that?
Yeah, easy there, fella. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Remember what happened last time.
Also,
Anyway,
also
Robert
called
Tepper,
blowing
no
a
easy way
gasket.
out. Made famous, of course.
Yeah,
in the movie Rocky IV.
that was my son, my baby, somebody who's about like 5 months, blew a gasket. It was the first time ever. And I remember he was crying his way through it. He hadn't shit in a couple days. I felt so bad for him. Like, bro, I'm sorry. I know what this is like. I know this very, very well. This is your first time. And I felt so bad. He's pushing as I'm like watching it come out as I'm trying to grab it. He's like, ah, finally it's out. He's just like, he's like the end of the happy cry. And I was like, welcome.
Yeah, those chickens were
Welcome
training
to
for
life.
Oh my
Avian
God.
Mr. Olympia or
he
something.
fucking, he was cooing.
You also get turkey
There was
and
actually
brisket.
literally there was a
Not sure
little
if
bit
I
of
mentioned
blood on the end of the
brisket
poop.
already,
Like he
but
like
interesting part
literally
is
blew
you
an
get to choose
O-ring. Like I
two
mean,
of
Dude,
any
let me
hadn't
tell you
pooped in a
something
while and
on their
finally
menu.
just let it
Let
out.
me tell you
Incidentally,
something
is why I don't
about
have the
poop.
Usual customary pile of fried.
Ooh.
I am. I get because I have like everybody thinks that IBS means you shit a lot. It doesn't.
No,
It's either
no,
you
not
shit a
at
lot or you don't shit at all. And I'm in the category where I don't shit at all. I won't shit for like a fucking week. So I have to constantly take like laxatives every week to try to get something out. Poop talk, yeah. Dude, I was so constipated that I fucking farted and a chunk of shit came out and then I wiped my butt. My butt was like, this is blood. This is what blood looks like. And I was like, fuck, man. I was like, why is this happening to me? I blew a fucking O-ring and I didn't even get any useful product out of it.
Just sitting there in the corner.
Oh man,
I
one
just
thing
wanted to
is
get
I am
some
very,
tasty sides.
very
I like to
regular
take
and
it
I am
with mac
proud
and
of it. I mean,
cheese.
the second I'm up in the
Despite
morning,
waitress recommended
if I get
to
into
the
an upright
contrary, I think
position,
she probably did that because you get a pretty
start
large
getting them
portion
bubble guts, I gotta go to
of
the
mac and
bathroom.
cheese. I also got collard greens because I've never had collard greens before. That, however, was a mistake.
Collard greens are
as you will-
fucking awesome.
I mean, you'll see.
Is this clean enough? I'm just putting the bones down there. Is that?
That's fine.
That's okay.
They're like, no, you gotta eat the
News.
bones
I've said
too.
this before,
Shove them
but
up
if you're
your
ever gonna
ass.
do any kind of meat on the bone challenge,
They told me I had to shove the
generally a
bones
good
right in my
idea to check
ass.
with your server somewhere near the beginning to make sure
He
that
starts
the bones
pooping out of
are
his
clean
mouth.
enough, 'cause you don't have to go back
So I'm
to
assuming
the
this guy's
end
Scottish a little
when you
bit.
might be low on time.
I think he's
Suck the bones
Scottish.
dry. So
He's got
get
that.
yourself a bone inspection.
He said English guy, but I think
Accidental
he's
innuendo
Scottish
there.
because
Yeah,
I
100%.
didn't even mean to do that.
He sounds like he's giving it all
Yeah,
he's
that would
got,
be a great
Captain.
T-shirt slogan.
There's a lot of mac and cheese.
I mean, this guy keeps eating like that. He's gonna
Raymond,
look
you,
like
you,
fucking
you told
Scotty.
me the mac and cheese was good, so you're taking responsibility for this.
I told you that.
It is good. It's just heavy.
I have no early warning system and a constant battle with
Yeah,
the
you know,
enemy
the
at the
sheets
gates. I have
actually
the opposite of
recommend that I get
IBS.
2
I
vegetable
have a map
sides.
of the nice bathrooms all over
I'm not
town.
trying out.
Very
Yeah,
George
that-
Costanza.
Although, I mean, I
That's a
ordered
George
collard greens
Costanza
just because they
type of
sounded interesting, but
The eye
mac and cheese
toilet.
was
Hell
the
yeah,
one for
dude.
me.
That
I don't
sucks.
actually know which parts of this are edible.
I had. It sucks because a couple years ago I had the opposite effect of IBS where I would just like. I had something wrong with my stomach for it was like 4 months, 5 months. I had to go to the doctors and they were like, you have to poop in a cup and we need a stool sample. And I
How's that different from what you normally do?
because I usually do it in a Gatorade Big Mouth.
Oh, that's right. You like the challenge.
But I told the lady, I was like, I can't do it. And she's like, why? I was like, it's a messy thing. And she's like, just hold the cup up to your sphincter. Dude, I tried that. I'm not even kidding you. What should have been like a 5-minute ordeal ended up into 20 minutes because let's just say I fucking Jackson Pollocked the entire walls behind me and I had to sit there and clean it. And I was like, because you can't just leave. They know it's
No.
you.
I mean, pooping in a cup. So first off, I think that's the wrong attempt right there. I don't think one poops in a cup. I think that somebody
that-
poops and then puts it into a cup. You know, that just I don't know. Trying to poop right into a cup. This sounds fucking shady to me. Like that's gonna be bad. You know, it kind of reminds me of like this type of situation. Gotta use the toilet. You're a man. Just go in a bottle. Bong.
Dude, all I know is that for that half a year, dude, I'd be like I remember once I went to go pick my paycheck up and I was off, and I used to work like a mile from the house, so I get the paycheck, my stomach gurgles, and I was like, all right, I have a little bit of time. I get right to the front steps of the bank, knowing the bank doesn't have a bathroom, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it, dude. I blew every red light home on William Floyd Parkway to jump into that bathroom, and just, dude, I was there for like 20 minutes, and then I had to go back. I had to take a shower because I didn't feel comfortable. Come on, Pablo. You know it's not disgusting. You like this. Every time the ER leaves me hanging, I shit in a specimen bag. I'm constantly reminded that's not what they're there for, sir. You have a broken leg. We don't need a stool sample. Drool story.
You walk in there and you just give them everything. You give them a cup of cereal, a cup of piss, and a cup of shit, and you just say, "Yeah, I just want to get all my bases covered." And
you come in,
everything.
you give them all 3 cups, but the semen one's empty, and they're like, "Where is it?" And you're like, "Oh, whoops."
There's that joke. I forget. I want to say it's from. Maybe it's from Aliens, or it's from Predator 2. But and I also want to say it's
It is
God,
Predator 2. It's what's
Yeah.
his name talking to the Spanish cop.
Pullman. No, not Pullman. Not Pullman. The guy that just passed recently. The same guy in Aliens. We're gonna fucking die, man. We're gonna fucking die. But yeah, he said the doctor asked me for a stool sample, a piss sample, and a semen sample. I said, "Hey doc, listen, I'm in a hurry. Can I just leave you my boxers?"
That's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know what it is.
Like I said, I think it's Predator.
Yeah, the
but
ribs were what I would call.
It is Predator. It's Predator 2.
rustic. You know, they didn't come away from the bone too easily.
Gotta
but
have
they
your
did
bases
taste
covered.
good.
Salt and mac and
See, I'm
cheese,
different though. I like to shit in the IV bag and tell them it's
probably
clogged.
should've
I'm
done
not
that at the
getting anything, and
beginning,
they come in there
so-
like, "Is there shit in your IV bag, sir?"
I love cornbread though. I'm
tell
excited
me.
about the cornbread. I'm leaving that to the end. The mac and cheese was a good
Skip
choice.
this
I
guy.
was worried
Skip
about
ahead
it
a little
melting.
bit. Like,
Yeah. I want to
I
get
don't wanna
towards
watch-
the end.
I don't
Like
want to
a
watch a
pound of mac
Scottish
and cheese,
fuck pound his face full of food.
You want to watch a Scottish guy pound his ass full of fuck?
No, he's basically giving
there we
head
go,
to
Phil.
food. A lot of it for a long
Sure,
time.
next one.
Thank you.
And then he usually gets like the lousy T-shirt.
You know, it was delicious apart from the collard greens.
That was my bad.
I'm not gonna have those again anytime soon, but yeah, it was delicious.
Collard greens are excellent. Yeah,
This
so
is him getting his shirt. Where is it? I thought I had it queued up right. There you go. This is him getting his shirt.
For those viewers out there that don't know, I have a cat named Pig, and she is forever referred to as my Ziggy Piggy, and it kind of loses meaning after a while. I always forget where it comes from, and yeah, it's from Bill and Ted's, but yeah, Ziggy Piggy. Actually, yeah, Pig's doing much better. That's not like the viewers would know, but went through some shit with. Speaking of irritable bowel, she had it was inflammatory bowel disease, and man, the treatment for that took she's been on a steroid prednisone for about a year now, and I mean, giving a dog a pill, that's not too bad. You can hold them down, or you just shove it inside of foods because they don't care, they'll eat. But with Pig, it's such a fucking, giving a cat a pill is crazy. I have to wrap her up in a blanket like a fucking burrito, make sure her arms are back, and then I have to have the burrito around her neck so I can tilt her head back. Well, my wife comes in there and drops the pill down her throat and quickly hits the plunger of water right after and washes it. So it's like her and a burrito, pill water. She's, doesn't choke on it, but it's not comfortable. And it's that every morning. But finally seeing progress. She's like back up in weight. She's looking good. She's getting to be a Ziggy Piggy is where I'm getting at. She's my fucking Ziggy Piggy. But yeah, that guy, constantly putting down big plates.
Is he going to eat the family?
Yes, actually, the whole family, which is crazy, and he does ask for third cousins and stuff.
This is called the Constantinople.
Yeah, he goes for seconds and second cousins and stuff. Actually, it's funny. This doesn't even look like that. It is that much.
It's a lot
once you see his hand to it, yeah.
Yeah, but, it's a huge fucking platter of shit.
And he sauced it up too. Well, Stokes tomato ketchup. Yeah, you're not in New York, or you're not on.
No, fish and chips, man. He's in Britain.
Yeah, he's somewhere else. Yo, let me tell you, fish and chips. I mean, if people aren't a big fish fan, I can understand, but fish and chips is fucking fantastic.
Yo, have you ever had poutine?
Yeah, so I mean, as we spoke to the viewers, obviously, I've had my dairy allergies and stuff like that, so I can't have that. But that used to be one of the great. Oh, he looks a little uncomfortable right there. Poutine. You mean like the? Oh, he's looking at dessert. This sick fuck, man. What a sick fuck. Like, bro, how do you do like a couple pounds of food and like, yo, let me get some dessert, please. I want some fucking dessert. Let me get the shirt too. But yeah, I can't
you're right. They are shitty fucking shirts.
Yeah, they're like the old school Glidden's, like, or is it Gildan?
Gildan.
I think there's Gildan. I think there's
Glidden's a paint.
Glidden's a paint company. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Home Depot brand.
But yeah, poutine and just fries with any sort of gravy and curds and even bacon on it. Like, I wish I could eat that. That's good. Like, the ideal fries are like cheese fries, like waffle fries covered in fucking cheese, sour cream, and all that. That's, give me some waffle fries. Some fucking Dr. Pepper.
Dude,
I don't know why I'm watching this. You got my boy Zama. I know you're not a fan of this guy. I'm gonna
play the video, and I'll explain to you why I fucking hate him. You like him, and I understand why, but I hate him.
Hey, 把玻璃收完把面。
Saying that people in China speak Chinese doesn't really capture the fact that in many parts of China, people speak dialects that are as different from Mandarin Chinese as French is from Portuguese. In the coastal city of Fuzhou, for example, people speak Fujonese, which to untrained Mandarin speakers is about as intelligible as Latin. And it's
I hate
almost
this motherfucker, by the way, and I will tell you why.
Exclusively oral language, unless you know someone who can teach you. But if you do, people will be very surprised. Let's go practice, but first a quick shout out from our sponsor, my own language learning company, Street Smart Languages. So one of the most common questions that
Jeff,
Yeah.
Oh. How why this orang? So Gia do si pa.
Yeah, absolutely, Pablo. Absolutely.
I'm gonna point out the first reason why I hate this motherfucker. If the camera goes out enough, I'll show you. That. This little, I don't know if you can't see my mouse, can you?
No, I see it, and I see something around his shoulder.
That is one of the reasons I hate him.
What is it?
That is a mount for a fucking selfie stick. I get this guy's trying to make content. He's trying to make videos. I get it. But it's just like he has 750 videos. It's the same video each time. Chinese guy's shocked at how I can speak Chinese. And it's just like, God.
But that's not. So I post a bunch of videos of me playing guitar solos. That's like, oh, he's got 750
you learn
videos, but they're
different-
all the same. Yeah, but I think what he's
learn-
learning is more impressive. I'm learning a fucking guitar solo. This guy's learning how to speak some weird subculture of some like not
Dude, the
so
only
known
thing-
language. And also like think about how excited he's making these people. They're so far from home.
I guess I just find him annoying.
It's like they.
I like Musou better. There's a black dude who could speak 28 languages, and he is way more impressive because he figures it out just by the way they say a certain word, and he starts speaking. That's way more impressive because he learns. He's up to 28 or 30 languages. Dude's incredible. This dude, for some reason, I don't know why he just annoyed. Like the videos that really annoy me are him when he goes to the nail salon to listen to them gossip, and then he waits till they're done talking shit about him, and then he'll be like "Shenki Fao Chao Su," and it's like,
bro. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. Tell me you wouldn't do the same fucking thing. I would go to the nail salon, wait for them to talk shit, and I'd listen to all of it, and then I'd be like, "Yo, by the way, you know, you're right. You're absolutely right about all that stuff. I am a degenerate. I agree with you. Now let's talk." Yell at strippers. What is this?
Dude, get the fucking tires ready. He's a DJ at a strip club. Get the fucking tires ready.
Like a t-shirt cannon, but a tire cannon. He just launches tires into the crowd.
He just picks him up like Mad Max, and he fucking thrashes him down. I don't get me wrong, the language thing is cool. I wish I spoke another language. I think it's important that he learns Chinese because let's be real, in the next year or two, they're definitely going to take this country over, and might as well just start naming your kids after Chinese things.
You're going down the rabbit hole right now.
Oh man, what he want, man.
I get the appeal of it. It's just some of the videos where I'm just like he had one video with him crying, and it's like I almost died, and he's talking about the plane was low on fuel and everybody thought they were going to crash. But then I read it up and the pilots were like, yeah, we were able to make it. Like there was no problem. And he just had this video of him where he's like, I almost died. Bro, I've been in a plane where they got unexpected turbulence and I was like, shit, like this might be it. I might be Max Finnig.
I feel like that's a pretty rare occurrence for someone to not be like properly fueled up. Like there's so many things that go into place. Like the last thing they do is like, oh, I only filled it halfway, man. You know, my car didn't have much money. I'm waiting to get paid, so I only filled the plane halfway. So, like, I don't think that should happen.
Oh, what the fuck you mean you put $5 worth of fucking gas in the plane?
Remember those days of being a kid? Gas was, $1.50 a gallon. It was just like, $5 bill, or even like $4 just to get to work. Don't miss those days.
When Trump was first elected, I had that '86 Civic. And that's when gas dropped $3 within like a 2-month period. And I put $10 in that car and I filled the fucking car. And I miss that car, man. I really do. Because that car was a 5-speed from '86 and it got 38 miles per gallon.
The white one, right?
Yeah, the cream puff.
Yeah, I think it was pretty.
That car was
out of all those cars you had, my favorite was the Prelude always. The Prelude was just great. The interior was so nice, and the interior was so 90s.
Futuristic.
You had
the
like
dashboard was awesome.
The dashboard was almost like that jazz pattern they have with the paint streak of the tail. It was almost like that, but yeah, the dashboard was super futuristic. That was such a great car.
Dude, you know what sucks is like, so that engine was never supposed to work because it was a Frankenstein engine, but it was on a European body, which doesn't match up with the Americans. Ramon made it work because he used Mitsubishi or something gaskets. He used Ford pulleys. Like he slapped shit together on that car. That car had so much torque, but I remember I didn't have the fucking headers on it, and I left Home Depot one night at like, I think it was midnight, and you called me up. Mm-hmm. And Home Depot was what, 2 miles away from the house, 1.5 miles at most. And I remember you called me up and you're like, did you just leave work? And I was like, yeah. You're like, I can hear your fucking car screaming down the highway. I got chased by the cops in that thing once. I was on the way to work.
Ungodly loud. Like you heard
like a race car.
Yeah, you heard you get off the road. You could hear every little move. You could hear you hitting stop signs really far. It was crazy. Like you heard the thing slow down. It was just so fucking bad.
Dude, I remember one day I was on the way to work and it was 5:30 in the morning maybe. And I didn't have that thing. This is the first day I ran it. So open had no headers, no inspection, just registration. And you know how William Floyd has that, it's fucking divided. So as I'm going, I see a car up ahead is slowing down and I'm like, That's a fucking cop. That's a fucking cop. He's passed me on the other side, and we both look at each other, and his lights go on, dude. And I just fucking that thing again. That was another 5-speed. I launched that fucking thing, and I just kept going. By the time I made it to the Home Depot light, he was just they were. He was just turning around. Dude, I parked that car behind Home Depot in between the big stacks of fucking wood. And I left it there and I ran inside. I clocked in and I'm not even joking. 30 minutes later, dude, there's cops everywhere with their lights on. And there was a helicopter flying over the estates looking. And I was like, that might have been for me. Like, that is, I'm not going to say for sure, but it was enough. And then
I was a serial rapist under the same name that wasn't Connor.
But
Connor was getting looked at for all different reasons.
But dude, I remember I was just like, I can't leave until all this is done. I clocked out at like 2:30, and I had to sit there until I just knew it was clear.
Some good cop runaways. Like I've never like outrun the cops like in this sense.
You had the one with the Cavalier.
Oh, where I had told him off.
No, you had the one with the Cavalier where you had the Sonata plate.
Oh, yeah. I had mismatched plates, yeah. I was in a bad place for a while. I had some mismatched plates on cars, and that was always fun when he got pulled over trying to explain that one. But I remember one time having bad plates out east, out in Southampton. I remember passing a cop on a, just one lane, and I saw him turn around as I'm going around a bend. So I started going really fast, and the first thing I noticed was a driveway. I was like, fuck it, I'm on, kind of by Shinnecock. I pulled into someone's driveway, and it's like really deep in the woods. It's not just a driveway on the side of the road. It's like you got to go through these bulrushes in the woods and bend around. And he just passed by, and I sat there for like 5 minutes. It was just like, almost wintertime, but it was like one of those houses out east that like somebody doesn't live in, during the winter. But it was hysterical because it's just like anything I could do to get away from this cop and avoid a fucking ticket. But obviously, you get older, there's some things that change. You can drive a car that's fully registered and inspected.
I got pulled over in that Prelude only once. I was coming down Floyd, and I had a fucking idle air control leak, so the car would do this weird rev on its own. And so I fucking I was doing 70, and the cop got behind me, and I just kept doing 70. I was like, I'm already doing it. Like, if I slow down now, I pull off on a street and just pull over, and he comes pulling up behind me. He's like, why'd you pull over? And I was like, because I was doing 70 for the last mile with you behind me. The speed limit's 45. I wasn't going to slow down. I felt it would be an insult to you. I pulled myself over knowing you were going to. And he takes my license. He goes, you have no tickets. And I go, I know. And he goes, dude, just slow down, man. Please don't do that again. And he gets in his car and leaves. And I was like, bro, that fucking honesty worked.
It works. Yeah, it definitely works. Not being a fucking prick, too.
Not being a prickadale. Let's see what else he has on here. All right. Fujianese.
20.
God.
I would mess with them. I would learn their crazy language, and I would throw in some weird words every once in a while. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not too good with it. Like, I'm sorry. How much is this? Is this cost penis dollars? Penis dollars? And she'd be like, I don't know what you're saying.
I get what you're saying about the people being excited that he's speaking their language. I agree with you about that.
And you can see they suddenly want to interact with him. And these people are going home like, yo, somebody came here today was speaking a language. He's some white kid from, and
maybe I'm just being a hater. I'm probably just being a fucking hater. I'll admit that.
So. Did you just admit you're being a hater?
Hey, man, I'm the first to admit it. By the way, for a Pilsner, not bad.
Carter got called out.
Called out. Self-admittance, bud.
As far as Pilsners, I'm not a Pilsner fan.
I'm not either, but that's a good one.
Pilsners remind me of like that Stella Artois, regular beer type thing, very yeasty and stuff. That's why I'm IPAs or stouts. Yeah. You're fucking yeasty, bro.
Stouts are my favorite.
You still need to see the guy now, bro, because you're yeasty. Bro, I know your type. You go to the gynecologist just for a date. I'm fucking lonely. I need a checkup.
Pablo, this is 2017.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. There.
This is
Happy New Year.
2006.
See how excited these people are with this guy?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm
Come
being a hater.
on.
Maybe it's his fucking face, but I get it. I
Well,
get why you.
so I'll admit, he's got that face. He's like, I just want to punch you in the fucking. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. But I just.
You look like you want to punch me in the face. You look like you want to punch me in the face.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think he's, you know, I think a good guy. What do we got next on the agenda?
Oh no!
What's wrong?
Fuck, man. So I told you I like that dude who's the you missed me admitting that I was a hater. That dude I told you I like that guy Moses, the polyglot. I like him better because the way he does his languaging shit. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, we got to go back over everything in detail.
Fuck, man. Like, this is.
Fuck. You said something about polyglide. It sounds like some really, really kinky fucking lube.
怎么样？心情怎么样？啊，你听啊？哦，你从哪里啊？中国的哪里啊？
He's speaking Mandarin. He's so basic.
哦，他们都是福建来的吧？哦，是吧？浙江人、福建人，你呢？
The one thing that I'll give with this guy, though, this guy is,
都住在克里吗？
he speaks it much better. Whereas the Zama guy, he's always kind of like, which I'm not criticizing him at all. I'm just saying, like, this guy is really quick. I mean, look at the crowd of people he's got around him already.
Fuck. All right, so I'll tell you why I said fuck. Where is it?
Fuck.
I'm gonna keep it up on screen. Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
McCormick has passed away. Moses McCormick has passed away.
I was wondering why I didn't
Professional
see his
polyglot
fucking
with
videos
unique
for the
skills
past year.
in foreign language acquisition, Moses Monwheel. McCormick is popularly known as Leashu has sadly passed away. He was reported to have died today 5th March 2021. No cause of death has been reported yet, but sources claim he died of heart complications. Moses rose to fame around the world following his special ability to speak over 20 languages. McCormick can speak Mandarin, Spanish, Cantonese, German.
Damn, that sucks.
Dude, I was saying, like, oh, I really like that guy's videos. You know what?
I hate when that happens, and it reminds me of...
This one's for you, Moses.
Yeah, I'll give one out to Moses. We're going to have another one, though. Another person that passed that did great videos. Grant. The King of Random.
Yeah, King of Random. Dude, I love
his videos were excellent. He was super smart. His assistant took over. And his assistant's all right. He wasn't as smart. He was more like just an assistant. So his assistant took over. And now they're playing with like highlighters and microwaves. Versus this guy was doing like real science experiments. Well, no. So the assistant's gone. He started his own channel and the girl took over.
Callie, they had the other girl, Callie, with the red hair.
It's still not
She's
that
gone.
good. Yeah, it's still not that good. But that guy Grant was awesome. I think he passed in a skydiving accident.
Yeah, he was skydiving in Utah like last year or the year before.
Fuck, that sucks, man. Because that guy was awesome. The King of Random was great. He was those channels were awesome. I remember he had the one where he's putting it was like boiling salt when you melt salt into a liquid and then you put it in the pool.
Yeah.
Just violent reaction. Yeah, that guy was cool. He was like the cool nerd you want to be friends with. It's like, no, you want to be friends with this guy. This guy does
Like
some
the dude,
cool fucking
like
shit.
the dudes from fucking Mythbusters.
Yeah, they're all right. They're
No, they're awesome. They're just grumpy. Jamie thinks that you can't come from having gay sex. I think he's totally wrong. I'm just not.
Let's test it. Let's test it.
So
Whip
for
it
this
out, big boy.
contraption, I built one of those dental dams that's going to keep Jamie's ass wide open. I don't like the way.
No
this
wonder
is.
his mustache was like that,
drenched in cum and just
like a fucking federalist.
Oh, dude, fucking that Mid-Journey update, because that's going to become like a reoccurring fucking segment.
Yeah, so we just have, there's constantly so much news and so much changing with Mid-Journey. It's interesting to follow. So that's going to be an ongoing segment every week. We're always going to have a Mid-Journey update because it's the wild
until
world
that
of
shit
Mid-Journey
dies
out there. Yeah. Biggest thing that happened recently since we've last spoke, Pope in the Balenciaga jacket. For those who aren't familiar with it, this guy put in a prompt. You could find the prompt out there. If anybody's ever messed with it, you just put prompts in, and they got to be pretty specific. And this guy put in a prompt, and it was like, Pope John Paul Francis, wearing a puffy Balenciaga jacket, and all these other prompts and stuff. And so he ended up getting this amazing picture that, I mean, God, how real does this look?
My guy looks like he's about to drop
that album's gonna be fire.
Rap album of all time.
The album's gonna be fire. So it's like, this is a fake picture. He also kind of looks like the dad from.
Bro, he looks like he should be in
Development.
He looks like he should be in Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg about to fight the guy at the end over the ice.
Why does he have an umbrella coming out of his head? Whatever. So anyway, this wow, he's 86. Damn, that guy's in baller. 86-year-old wears Balenciaga. So anyway, this guy did that, and this picture got really, really famous and made its way around. People thought it was real, and I guess the Vatican had to come out and say stuff. Actually, there's a Time article about it, and the future of AI, and it's crazy. It took a while for him. Like, I mean, if you zoom in on the cross, you'll see it. I can't really zoom in. Oh no, you can. Oh, I'm zooming in, but you can't see it. All right, but anyway, if you zoom in on the cross, you'll notice like the figure on the cross doesn't really make any sense, and also the big telltale sign with Midjourney's hands, and you could clearly see this hand to the left holding this cup has become one with the cup. I don't even know what that cup's doing, but it's just nuts. The fact that this has gotten so big that Time has an article about it, and this guy's actually, I think
Thank you, Grandma's boy.
BuzzFeed actually spoke to this guy too, just to ask some questions. But like, imagine all you did was you put in a prompt and came up with this cool picture. You posted it, and now it's all over. Imagine you make this picture, and the Vatican has to come out and be like, "No, it really wasn't us." And it's just some dude sitting behind his laptop, like. But yeah, I mean, I think it's worth taking another look. Let's go to the Midjourney page on Facebook, and let's see some of the new things like cause of extinction.
I brought it up because I found last night that somebody had made a movie trailer with the AI.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're definitely gonna get to that.
Dude,
we'll
that
start with
shit's
the pictures,
insane.
and then we'll get more advanced. But cause of extinction, Mekong River between the border of Thailand and Laos, and it's like nuts. Like, these aren't real pictures. Now you're getting to the point where you're getting like also the sepia look, and you're having vintage pictures. That's fucking nuts. It's really, really wild. And I keep seeing like people are doing babies doing stuff like babies skydiving, babies climbing mountains, and it looks so real. It almost looks abusive. My last selfie.
Dude, this technology is getting insane.
And some of these pictures are really, really beautiful. I actually, I don't have them set up right now, but I made a bunch of pictures on Midjourney for the logo, for Culture Vulture and stuff like that. And a couple other pictures that came out pretty cool. We'll definitely post those in the future, and you can see. And we can actually, maybe next week we'll walk everybody through the process.
Yeah,
I can share it to Yeah, it's Discord. I have a membership, so I can show how to do it. We could actually, whoever's on next week, if they want to comment some things, to prompt something. So it's not easy. It's not like, oh, let me just get a picture of a guy drinking a beer on the computer. It's like, it's not gonna. It's what you have in your head is not what it's seeing. So you got to be specific and say, from a few feet away or whatever it is. So it's like you got to be very, very specific. But we'll go through. We could do some prompts next week. So that's another thing. Tune in next week. And if you want to do that and get some prompts ready, we'll throw them in.
Dude, Leonardo DiCaprio with a change of heart.
So I kind of stopped on this one for a second because it's pretty funny because this guy's dating a fucking 19-year-old.
That's why I brought that up.
This is pretty good. I guess he went back to the Titanic chick.
Oh.
But then Midjourney does have some faults. Like, she got 2 pussies. That's a lot of maintenance.
Everybody has a fucking side hustle.
She got 2 pussies and she's grabbing a boob.
Grandma's boy said he's into fucking to do that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just think of what you want and try to make it as descriptive as you can. And we'll see. We'll even try dropping some words out of the prompts and see what the results are, or even using the same prompt over and over to see how its view changes and stuff. But
it's like the fucking building a dream and fucking Inception. Like, he's just so specific. God, that looks like a fucking nightmare.
It does. It's fucking bizarre.
That looks like. Go back to the other one. Not that one. back one more. That looks like the cover to every Netflix produced TV show. Dude, let me pull this trailer up. I believe that happened. I believe all that.
I
happened.
remember. You don't remember? And also, the turkey, he wasn't dead. He was posing with them.
Yeah, that was the Battle of Turkey Hill.
Yep. And the famous Mayor Turkey came down and posed with, the hooligan gang.
Bro, how cool would that have been in real life?
Also, the third guy on the right is me.
It's always
so,
you.
Yeah, first, second, and then this guy here, that's me. You know why?
Oh, I thought it was
all guys with beards look the same.
Shut the fuck up.
Carter said all guys.
I had a
with
beard.
beards
I had a beard a few weeks back. I had to shave it for fucking.
That's what everybody says. I had a beard.
I had a beard. She was great.
You had a beard down there.
No.
Yeah, you're just looking for pubic nuggies. Nuggy.
So yeah. Actually, what you just had, I like better.
What,
so
pubic
this.
nuggies?
Yeah. So this was made by Midjourney, and I found this last night. And dude, this shit's getting so fucking crazy. I mean,
until this day, we were only able to read brain signals and visualize dreams into images. But it's time to step forward.
You have one new message.
Helen, these experiments are dangerous for all of us. This is madness, blood everywhere.
So far, I feel like I'm watching a Wes Anderson movie.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I was just pausing it to say that. The color scheme and everything is like I feel like Bill Murray's gonna pop on and be like, "What's up, everybody?"
Please screaming. If you get this message, stay away from this place.
Are you ready for the future?
It's Grand Moff talking.
This is not real. I need to wake up.
What the fuck? Visual Midjourney, yeah.
Dude, that is.
Oh, and it it looks.
That is the most
creepy
insane,
and scary
shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I'm sure. Obviously, they probably the mouth movements are gonna go back and voice over and all that shit. That's, they're not getting the voices from Midjourney too. But dude, the visuals, the fucking everything looked spectacular.
Even
the
the
fact that he was
idea,
able to keep the monster consistent with Midjourney, his prompt must be super fucking good.
Yeah, that's another thing. To keep something consistent, you're absolutely right. That's why I said we could feed something the same prompt and see what its idea is every time, because it's always going to change. But man, that monster was even sick. So I've actually done that a couple of times. I've done like creepy demons and stuff like that. And the ideas this thing has. I've seen people get.
I gotta go, guys. I might be back. I don't know. Gotta go do Grotto stuff. I'll catch a replay if I don't make it back. Dude, it was good having you on. Real quick before you go, what times do you usually post your show, and do you do a live stream? And also, I'd like to be on it or have you on. So yeah, just dude, let me know real quick before you go, and I'll put it up on the screen.
There was I forgot what I was getting at.
You were talking about the visual Midjourney, how you had done it a couple times with demons and stuff.
Oh yeah, and there's some people like that have gotten some pretty sick results on like scary monsters, and it's like monsters in the woods or some sort of like demon in the house, whatever. But it's like the ideas are so crazy. It's like I would have taken it as a director or somebody that creates horror movies and be like, this is the next monster for a horror movie, because like they're better than some of the shit. I mean, you see some of these fucking creatures people come up with, they're embarrassing. It's like you wait the whole movie to see it, and you finally see it, and you're like, oh, that's the monster, that sucks. But these things that
almost like Indiana Jones and fucking Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, what is it? Aliens, fucking aliens.
Grab His Boy podcast, 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No live yet. I will be hitting him on Twitter. Catch his podcast. Go subscribe to it. I listen to the episode he did where he went to the Trump rally because his dad's the head of the National Republican Party out there. That one was funny. He was not trolling people, but kind of fucking with them. And then he accidentally ran out of memory on his camera. His show is good. He's entertaining and fucking funny. And that's why I was like, oh, like I would like to be on, or you come on. I'm glad he watched tonight, dude. Thanks so much. And like I said, go subscribe to Grandma's Boy podcast because that's a good hour to an hour and a half show. Sometimes I think he goes a little longer. So
that's good. He does it. He said Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's 3 times
Monday,
a
Wednesday,
week,
Friday,
and that's a
which,
lot of content. That's not
which we're
easy
gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe Monday, like Tuesday or something, because I know I don't have to go to bed that late.
Yeah.
I unfortunately Wednesday, Thursday, Friday have to get up at 3 a.m, but Thursday that's gonna change soon. I won't be having to get up, so we might be able to start doing one Wednesday night, which would be nice. A little change of
Are you gonna
pace.
just quit your job and start staying home all day? I feel like
I'll
it's gonna
be
change
re-uploading
soon. I'm actually gonna be really available all the time.
I'll be re-uploading the interviews from that episode, dude. Put them on your main page of your show as like a highlight thing because they were fucking funny.
Put them on your main page and send us a picture of your main vein if you don't mind.
I would like that.
Yeah,
I sincerely
I know you
would like that. But yeah, dude, you know what's funny? I have a feeling that this trailer is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I guarantee there's going to be a 100% AI procedurally made movie coming out. It maybe not a full hour. Maybe not a full hour.
What's gonna get crazy is like the pattern of like record companies and movie studios, like that pattern that develops. Like it's always that famous. They're just overly selfish. They give less and less to the people that actually do the work. You know, record companies. You know, they're. I mean, nobody even buys records anymore.
Come on, man. Name one record company.
Think about
like
when it comes
Gordy.
to. Think about when it comes to AI. There's going to be no one that can really defend it. So they're not going to give it any money. It's going to eventually be AI artists from here out. But then eventually you're going to have lawyers that are going to get into AI. You're going to have artificial intelligence lawyers, 100%. I mean, it's just, AI is smart. It's going to want to defend itself naturally. Oh.
Man. Dude, it sucks that he's leaving. I actually enjoyed having him in the chat. Just like I enjoyed Pablo, but Pablo stopped chatting a while ago. Even though Pablo's still watching.
Pablo, what's up, my man?
Dude, man, this AI shit. It's funny because, like I said, like I didn't think, when we first started talking about the AI a couple episodes back, I didn't think it was gonna be one of those things where you know, we're gonna be bringing it up, and then I think last week you did the second, or the last episode you did the second update. And I was like, oh, that's probably the end of it. And then we found that shit last night. And I was like, nope, this isn't the end of it. It is just
and that's why we proposed last night. Because like you said, this is just the beginning of it. And we might as well jump on the beginning of it because it's interesting news. It's fucking sick. It's visuals. Now we got movies and all this stuff to go with it. It's just, I think, obviously, AI is a huge thing in the future. And it's you know, this is going to be huge. It's good to get a jump on it and stuff. I see people constantly on Facebook. Like I saw yesterday or the other day, somebody posting pictures.
Yo,
of these.
Pablo totally just Wolf of Wall Streeted us.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not fucking going.
I ain't fucking going.
I lost my track of thought again. I'm bad with that.
You were talking about how it's not, the AI shit ain't going anywhere. Like it's only going to get more advanced.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I forgot what I was tying it to. But yeah.
Let me show you something.
AI porn and like. Cool
That's already fucking real. Let me show you this then, because this again goes with that whole AI thing. This AI created a new fucking Nirvana song.
Got my hands right now in every mood. I've been here before, but now with you, I still got some pain, but it's over now. The sun shines.
Sounds like Bush. You know, and I'm a big Nirvana fan. Don't get me wrong, but as I get older, like I find like I just listen to them less and less and less.
I am the complete opposite, where I am not a Nirvana fan at all, and I was, but that's only because I really like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah,
To me-
but that doesn't mean I got.
No, I know. It's just, you know what it
I have
is,
a
like
certain amount of love to give. Alice in
no.
Chains. and Stone Temple
I
Pilots taking
just
it up.
I've listened to I might be in the same thing where I've listened to so much in Nevermind where I'm like, all right,
And well, Nevermind's all right. In Utero is really fucking good.
like what everybody talks about Nirvana is unplugged, and I just think at the end of the day, I think that Alice in Chains has the best unplugged.
The unplugged from Nirvana is really really good too. But Alice,
It's good.
It's like I'd say it's like two different things, but it's really they're close to being similar, but still it's fucking interesting, man. Just I don't know. I'm a fan. You know, I'm a fan of the. Is that my boy? Is that my boy Robert Smith?
You brought this up because I had caught
Robert Smith.
I had caught the tail end of this whole thing going on, and I didn't know about it until you met you because you brought this up like I think a week ago.
Didn't he take on Barbara Streisand?
Long musical career, The Cure has built a devoted
Fucking Seth
following.
knows. Seth
In the
knows.
2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame acceptance speech, lead singer Robert Smith made it clear.
Everyone that's bought a record or
Oh my
listened to the
God.
music been to a show.
The fans are the
Dude, he
You didn't know that's what Funky Boy looks like?
bro, he looks like a cross between Diane Blanco and Trevor's mom.
Oh wow. Those are two people I haven't seen in a long time.
He looks,
Yes.
he just looks like an old Italian woman.
No, he's definitely got a funky look to him, but here, real quick, I'm gonna show you his wedding picture. Ah, fuck that. Let's just go to this. This is his fucking wedding picture.
What the fuck?
With all that makeup and the lipstick and stuff. I mean,
Who wore it better makeup wise, him or his wife?
yeah, he's always been a little out there and stuff. I mean, yeah, do you, boo boo.
Oh, you Bobo. God, he looks like an old woman.
For a show.
The fans
A
are the
sexy
focus.
old woman, though, you know.
Thanks. We love you too. That's the point.
So
We love you too. That's the point.
Verified fans could get tickets for as little as $20 for this year's tour. He worked with the world's largest ticket seller, Ticketmaster, to make it happen.
The world's only
But when the tour hit the US, disappointed fans flooded Twitter. Sure, the tickets were $20, but Ticketmaster's fees more than doubled the price.
That's so
In a
fucked,
tweet,
dude.
Smith said it sickened him. This broadcaster and music writer says he wasn't surprised.
When I first heard about this, I thought, okay, well, this is going to be another PR nightmare for Ticketmaster.
Ain't
But
shit
people
gonna
are just going to suck it up.
Oh, whoa.
Fans aren't the first.
No. First off, fuck Bruce Springsteen because he charges. Bruce Springsteen charges $4,000 for front row seats for a guy who ruins music every time he opens his mouth.
And he justifies it. He says, it's not about the length of the show, it's what you're getting. People need to stop complaining if they're looking at their watches. And then, you know, if you're mad at how much you paid after the show, that's different. But he's like, you know, come to the show and then tell me that you're mad about spending that much on a ticket. Like, so you're justifying charging people that much and you're sticking with Ticketmaster? The guy that's supposed to be the hardworking everyman's hero is sticking with Ticketmaster because he's just a grimy fuck?
No, because he has millions of dollars. He just
Santa Claus coming to
Dude, there's that famous video of them doing "We Are the World" and they're recording it, and he comes in, he's like, "Here's a towel." It's like, dude, you ruin music. First off, that song sucks. Admittedly, that song fucking sucks, but you make it so much worse.
I do like some Springsteen, but he's got an awful voice.
He's got like one or two good songs, but
To lock horns with Ticketmaster. Some Bruce Springsteen fans were faced with prices for his tour that surged above $5,000. A rush for tickets left Taylor Swift fans locked out of her tour. It led to a hearing in the U.S. Senate and a mea culpa from Ticketmaster's parent company just this January.
We need to do better, and we will do better.
I love all these nothing burger answers.
Ticketmaster has agreed to refund up to $10 to verified fans.
Hopefully, this is
What
a
is
sort of sea
that?
change moment for
What
this
the
battle
fuck
against
is that?
Ticketmaster.
Is that David Lee
The
Roth?
sculpture writer hopes this is the beginning of a trend.
I hope this is a precedent that we set, right? Where you see that power exists in the artists. Like this is proof that it can be done.
But others point out it won't be easy.
Quick update: the doorman would not let me to bring a tire. I need a new plan.
You did it wrong. You got to bring the tire in flat and air it up once you get in there.
I was gonna say bicycle tire at first. You got to start small and work your way big. You start coming in with a bicycle tire, wheelbarrow tire.
Imagine just
Still
winging
has
wheelbarrow
a-
tires at strippers. Just settle down. Whoa.
Charlene, I knew that was you.
But you're not using the air-filled ones. You're using just the hard rubber tires and just cracking people.
They still have a metal rim on the inside, so.
Oh, the hard rubber ones suck worse than the air-filled. The air-filled's like kind of cushion. I'm not saying I want to get hit with either, but let's go back.
Requires competitive forces to make that happen, and that is hard to accomplish.
Dude, it's so I don't understand why people are putting up with this.
Yeah, so what it goes on with that is to go further into it. So he knew this tour was coming, and he knew that Ticketmaster's a bunch of grimy pieces of shit. So he decided to put all these things in the way to prevent Ticketmaster from hurting people, like charging less per ticket. And also there's a I forget what it's called. It's some sort of thing that Ticketmaster offers to the artist, priority tickets or something, or reserve. I forget what it is, but it's basically if there's a lot of interest in tickets and there's a lot of people buying tickets, the ticket price will go up to discourage people unless they're really serious or from buying like multiple tickets, which
Scalpers,
Robert Smith
basically.
was saying, let's be honest, it's just a way for the artist to make more money. He's like, let's just be honest, it's not right. So that was cool that he said that. But also he finds out that that all these tickets went up, double the amount more than what the ticket price was, and he goes back to Ticketmaster, and I imagine dealing with Ticketmaster is a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I'm
But he
sure
goes
you're
back
just
and
getting-
he gets money.
dude, I'm sure
he
you're
gets
just
them to
getting transferred.
refund money to all the ticket holders that bought tickets. Like, I like the Cure and Robert Smith, whatever, but a huge fucking
Yeah, I
credit
respect
to
the
him
shit
for
out of
doing
that.
that. That's fucking awesome. Freaky wedding photo or not, bro. Robert Smith,
Hey,
Robert Smith.
At least he stuck to his fucking word about it. It is really fucking gross that they're allowed to just do that.
Well,
I
they
don't-
own StubHub, so it's kind of like they kind of they're the it's like a monopoly in a way. Even though there's other companies that do it, but other companies are
Do
second.
they own Live Nation or no?
Oh no, that's what I meant. They own Live Nation. I don't know if they own StubHub. I'm sure they do, but they own Live Nation. So Live Nation and Ticketmaster, same thing. People are like, oh, I'll just gotta do Live Nation, like, or oh no, it's still no, same thing. Yeah. Are you bringing up Robert Smith?
It's over. She's too strong for them, children. We'll have to leave town.
Make it go away! I hate Barbara Streisand! I hate her! My mom always said there were no monsters, but there are, aren't there, Chef?
We have to say goodbye. You.
Dude!
Too late. Am I too late?
Who are you?
Dude! Robert Smith of The Cure! Whee!
Here, you boys, hold this walkie. You can help me fight her.
You can try, Robert Smith, but that thing just beat the crap out of Leonard Maltin and Sidney Poitier.
I have to try. I can't let Barbara Streisand do this to the entire world.
It's definitely
That's your song, man. You say every time we talk about Robert Smith.
Robert Smith. I like how the subtitles say Roberto Smith, Roberto Smith.
I want to see if that's actually him who voices it.
It's got to be that voice is too good, but South Park. That was early South Park.
Oh,
They didn't have
dude.
much-
Speaking of music, you and I, because before we get into the big final story of the night, you and I, you brought up this whole thing about Motley Crue.
Yeah, so much beef with them, nonstop beef. So Mick Mars left. I think they kind of kicked him out or had him agree to leave. But since that's happened, there's been a lot of beef. I'm sorry, I'm hearing like snoring and stuff behind me, and I realize
I can
my
hear
cat is that's Tiki. I'd lift up the computer and show you, but yeah, it's Tiki sleeping on the floor. So anyway, so now that they kicked him out, everything.
God,
I
it
have
was
John
Robert
5.
Smith, that fucking voice.
It
You're
had to
right.
have been. That the voice was too good.
Good catch of that.
Now that he's out and everything, there's been some shit going around, some beef talk and stuff. Like they started saying that Mick Mars was having trouble. He couldn't play. He was missing chords and fucking up. Which I mean, I can see. What is he? Close to 70, if not 70.
He's got a degenerative bone
But
disease.
yeah, well, he's older than the rest of them, but he's got that degenerative bone disease, and I think in the
He's
documentary he
70 or
described it as saying his
73.
bones felt like concrete.
Yeah,
and it was only going to get worse with age.
Yeah, so he's had like
So I'm
multiple hip surgeries and shit from it.
Yeah, so to be able to go this far, credit, awesome. Don't talk shit about the guy. The guy wrote so much of your music, you know, like so many great fucking songs. But anyway, so they said all that shit about him, and he was like, "Come on," he's like, "Are you fucking serious?" He's like, "Nikki Sixx plays the tracks because he's terrible and all this." I think he said they all play the tracks, but I think what was proven was Nikki Sixx actually plays the tracks, which is crazy because like Nikki Sixx kind of sucks the bassist. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people also Tommy Lee fans. Don't get me wrong. Tommy Lee sucks on
I hate
drums.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee
I
sucks
hate
on. Tommy Lee is like all show, but when you look at the drum part, it's not really anything big. That's like saying Gene Simmons is a really good technical bassist. Like, you know, he did some good bass parts, but like I've seen Gene Simmons bass solos live, and it's a lot of theatrics.
It's just him
one
hitting
note and
open.
chromatically hits a note with a lot of distortion. It's theatrics. This distortion is like the theatrics for his bass, but it's just like Nikki Sixx for like you're pre-recording your tracks for the easiest parts, like so you're basically going out there and like Milli Vanilliing your bass part.
But
which
this is
crazy.
something. It's weird because this is something that's becoming more accepted in live concerts because now it's turning out that a lot of these fucking guys are doing it. So then, what the fuck am I paying all these concert fees for? Why am I coming to see you?
You're paying for a group listening with the artist on
Dude,
stage.
you have the same experience if you just watch a live video of them on YouTube.
Not fully, but it shouldn't be that much. Like there's certain bands you're going to see that are good. They're technical and you're going for the musicianship and like that's different. But these pop bands, like I don't know, you're really not paying much. You're not getting your money's worth. It's especially these people that paid for Taylor Swift. Like I don't know.
I went to buy tickets for because they added a second show for the Queen. So for the first time, by the way, this is how much I fucking hate Ticketmaster. The first time the tickets went on sale, I waited in 3 separate queues. It kept kicking me out. It kept saying, "Oh, you might be a bot." Not a bot. I'm using your app. I'm using the Live Nation app. So it kicked me out 3 times. I finally get into it. There's a couple seats left. I go to grab them. They're sold out by the time I click them. They had a second show. Tickets went on sale yesterday. I got there on time. All the tickets, $3,500. Like, so then what was the point of even doing it?
What's the point? Be called Queen. It should be half Queen.
It should just be called Queen.
And it sucks they're still with Adam Lambert. Like, don't get me wrong, Adam Lambert's good, but like,
no, he's not good.
Mark Martel is the clear choice for that. Mark Martel is way better than any of them.
Gary Mullen. I'll even take Gary Mullen.
They just like Adam Lambert because he's got that same feeling
Flair.
and vibe. Yeah, like close to Freddie, but like he's just kind of gushing it where Freddie was like classy about it.
Dude, Freddie, for all of his, whatever that led to his death, the dude was masculine as shit.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the millionth time I've heard you say that. You constantly say that.
No, he was just didn't sing about it, didn't act like it. He just got on stage, did what he had to do, went home.
That's a badass dude. Pick up the guitar and play Crazy Little Thing called Love, jump on the piano and play Bohemian Rhapsody, grab half the mic out and fucking rock out, make the crowd sing vocal warm-ups with you. It's like,
there was an interview with Brian May where, because there's a video where Freddie Mercury goes, I only know 3 chords on the guitar, and he plays Crazy Little Thing called blah, 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 blah. So there was an interview with Brian May.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords.
I know.
He's fucking lying.
He's a fucking liar. I know. Brian May can't be trusted.
Is it me? Is it just me?
Nathan Thurm. No, they had an interview with Brian May, and he's like, he goes, the Ogre Battle on our first album. He said that whole.
Oh, that's Dragon Attack, right?
That's one of my favorite songs. Yeah. Ogre Battle. He goes, that intro part. He goes, that whole intro part was written by Freddie Mercury. He goes, and I never understood it because he sat there and downpicked every note. He must have been one of the fastest downpickers in the world. It's like Master of Puppets fast. He's like, if he sat there,
Hetfield versus Freddie Mercury downpicking.
He said if he just stuck with guitar and didn't sing, he probably would have been a great guitar player. But let me see if I can find that intro real quick before we move on to the last thing of the night. I would like to play that for 2 seconds. Dude, I actually I fuck with you.
That guy's right hand is mean. So he was down picking that whole intro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good, especially for 73.
Well, I wouldn't
But-
want to do that. That would definitely suck.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest with you.
What's
James
that
had
extra? Hold on, go back to that. What's that extra pickup he's got by his bridge pickup? You see that little thin square
this
thing?
or this.
I can't see your mouse.
Oh,
So he's got the three. He's got the 3 single coils, and then, there you go. And behind that single coil, yeah, what is that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Brian May.
Press play. I want to see him move his hand away. Yeah, it's another pickup, definitely. That would give you such a bright sound back that far.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what that guitar is? That is the
Piece of,
original
mantle. Or fire
No,
mantle?
the one that guy's playing. That's the original 1984 Guild. The first year that they sat there and remade Brian May's guitar from viewing
so that
it.
thing's probably got some
that
value
thing's
to it.
that thing's like $4,000 that guitar. But let's get into the big fucking story of the night. The dumb
The
shit.
elephant in the room.
Y'all fit in the room. Y'all gather the fuck around. Let's talk about this motherfucking elephant real quick. So this happened. I didn't think it was gonna happen. It happened. We have to talk about it, even though it's stupid.
I can just tell you that we have information that Donald Trump has now been formally arrested, and he is. That has just happened, and he said on his way there, he said, heading to Lower Manhattan, the courthouse seems so surreal. Wow, they're going to arrest me. Well, they now have. And so, Professor, do you think this is, we've heard a lot of different arguments in the last hour or two. Do you think it is damaging for Donald Trump, or will he benefit politically from it?
Well, you got to make.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He is going to benefit from this. This was the dumbest thing that could have happened, whether you like him or not. But first off, both sides, both Democrat, Republican, both need to shut the fuck up. He's not going anywhere. He's never going to go anywhere. Even if he never ran again, he's just always going to be there. He's got a big mouth. Whether you like him or
He's
not.
got a lot of money, too.
Yeah, and whether you like him or not, I liked his first. I didn't vote for him. I don't vote at all, but I did like the economy and shit like that. Even though he stuck his foot in his fucking mouth.
He just says such stupid things sometimes, like really stupid things, like
Poor old no, but this is the dumbest shit. This really is so stupid because one, they don't have a case. In fact, when they were raiding him, they were gonna bring that porn chicken Stormy Daniels in because that's what
Yep.
this is. Do you know she now owes him $700,000 after that arraignment? She has to pay his fucking legal fees. She lost during the arraignment. So what the fuck good did it do? Second off,
I'm sure she doesn't have much money either.
no, she's just fucking taking loads to the face. I don't care. That's a dime a dozen. But
Massive loads.
massive loads. But like, let's play devil's advocate here. Let's both say that, like, because we're neutral. We're fucking Sweden, whatever. Like I said, he was never going to go away. It wasn't going to happen. He already won as president. It's happened once before. A guy like that doesn't go away. A lot of Republicans I know weren't going to vote for him because he introduced the vaccine shit, and he touts that as his big accomplishment, and a lot of Republicans don't like that. He also like the first half of that first term was really good. He did create a lot of jobs. You got to give him credit there. Then the second half, he sat there trying to appeal to the left, and it blew up in his fucking face. And he kept he kept fumbling. He fucking balls doing this. You took whatever star power.
At least he doesn't fumble walking down the stairs of his airplane. But continue.
Yeah, but like he lost a lot of star power within the Republican Party. And my big prediction originally before this came out was I think the Republican Party was going to give him the nominee, but for two reasons. One, if he wins, it's a win-win for the Republican Party. Two, if he loses, they never have to take him serious again. It was a win-win for them. They could have gotten rid of him, or they could have had him as president, and then they got rid of him afterwards and never had to hear from him. A lot of his base was done with him. A lot of the people, like the fucking 4chan guys, QAnon guys, they're all done with him. You've now put everybody in a situation where they're like, he's arrested? They'll fuck the government. Let's go fucking, they're going to vote for him again. You just basically, if you've looked at his past couple of campaign speeches, he's not the same. That firebrand speeches he does where he makes fun of, it's not. He's just become too political. Now you just took him and you put him back into 2016 mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just
created a monster.
You just basically have, you've just, the thing that made him win.
Because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Trump.
Created a monster. Nobody wants to see Donald no more. They want to see Trump. No, but
yeah, Donald is gone. I am now Trump.
And again, it's like whatever about him. I just want the economy to be better. I don't care who's president.
I want the economy to be better. I want taxes not to be so bad. I want the inflation to go down, dude. I owed taxes this year. It's crazy. I have a fucking kid, and we actually have to. So I told you that I was gonna kind of break even with the taxes, but that was before he put in some of my side jobs. So now I'm actually owing a few $100s, which is crazy.
I owe $800 to Pennsylvania because I worked for the New York National Guard.
Well, it's getting worse. This shit never would have happened a few years ago. You wouldn't see this much owing in this debt. It's because this country's lending so much money out, and it has to be paid back somehow. But it's like I'm not trying to give my paycheck away to Ukraine. Like I do support them. I feel bad, but that money's not. They didn't receive 11 trillion. They didn't, or 11 million, whatever. They didn't, or 11 million, 11 trillion or billion. I don't forget how much about. But they didn't. They got a small amount of that. A lot of that went to pulled into. Organizations and groups that are right in the pockets of people in Congress. This money goes right back. It's just a big cycle. It's just a fancy way of putting it back into their pocket. Why are they in such a rush to give away money and put us in debt? Also, over the past couple of years, our debt, the way we were kind of leveled off, and then we started just borrowing money at a substantial rate.
Dude, we've pulled the fucking nose on the plane up. And once you pull that nose on that plane up, the first thing you do is go straight fucking back down. It's like, as you call it, Tom Petty's theory of fucking gravity.
Yeah, what goes up must come down. The higher you go, the faller you are.
Dude, the way you said that, the higher you go, you almost had like a David Lee Roth thing.
The higher you are, the fuller you are. Reach my hand between my seats and pull back the joystick. What do they call that? It's not a joystick. What do they call that in a helicopter?
I would laugh if they call it a joystick. I don't know, actually.
Yeah, no.
I think they just call it a stick. I think it's literally just called a stick.
Grab the stick, pull the stick back.
He may, in the short run, politically benefit in a Republican primary. And look, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, and with the exception of Asa Hutchinson, all of his rivals have sniveled at his feet and adopted the same bluster as Donald Trump, not giving Republican voters any reason to vote for them as opposed for Trump. But it's a very different matter when it comes to a general election. 60%, according to a recent CNN poll, support the indictment. 70% think that Donald Trump did something minimally unethical and arguably illegal. He also faces very serious possible criminal indictments in Georgia for tampering with a free and fair election, in the DOJ for possibly inciting an insurrection, and mishandling national security documents.
Now, I'm going to tell you why I think that...
Back up 5 seconds. That person almost busted their ass.
Whoa, I got to see that. All right. All right. You have me now. That's the more important.
From the right to the left.
Okay.
inciting an insurrection and mishandling.
Oh,
no, right there, right there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Inciting an
This lady.
insurrection and mishandling national security
She's
documents.
like one inch trip over. You're on the news, bitch.
This is again, like I said, this is really, really, really stupid shit. One, he's a politician. He's not going to jail.
They're all grimy. All politicians are grimy.
Yeah,
They all
of
have their
course.
hands in the pot. All of them.
He's not going to jail though. They're
But you
talking
know
about
what?
getting 136 years.
You want
being
to talk
going
about
jail.
grimy? Like, at least 52 of his friends haven't committed suicide. And I know you're going to say, hey, what are you talking about? Oh, well, the Clintons, they've had 52 of their friends commit suicide or suicide, we're going to say. So it's just kind of, crazy. Then also, like, this other clown's got his fucking son smoking crack and meth, the laptop. I mean, there's so many other things. So many other potential arrests haven't been made because, some of these people are above the law. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But it kind of makes you think that I'm not a fan of the way the government's ran right now. Things are pretty fucked up and corrupt. And he's kind of like enemy number one with them. But it's like, he's on to something then, like I don't know. If that's their enemy, then like I kind of want to hear more what he has to say. But I'm not a big Trump supporter because he's a schmuck. But like you said, the economy was in a better place. There was more jobs and stuff. But also it was different. You had COVID and all these different variables. So it's not easy. But I'm just not happy with the way things are. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel right now with some of these people.
It's just stupid because like he could have gotten. Yeah, I mean, like from a lefty standpoint, which I'm not left at all. You really could have just made him look like an idiot. You could have had him just doing these stupid fucking rallies and opening his cocksucker, and then you fucking had this idiot Alvin Bragg in New York. Which, by the way, the district attorney before him wouldn't pursue the case because they didn't have anything on him.
Mm-hmm. They probably got somebody in
and
there.
then
They probably got that person out and put somebody in there that would do it.
And then they're talking about the whole J6 thing, like inside they had that J6 panel going for 2 years, or not 2 years, sorry. Yeah, it was 2 years or a year and a half. They dropped the J6 panel, and it was all Democrats because there was nothing. They said it. There was nothing. I think what that panel was personally is they just used it to justify getting a paycheck.
Yeah, from us, we're paying for that. The same way we paid for the gold pens for Pelosi.
We're just really fucked. I would like to see DeSantis run. I do like him. He's a stand-up fucking dude. I think if Trump really wants to win Florida, I think he should stop bashing him, because Florida people, they take DeSantis very seriously because he just gave them a constitutional carry bill, so they don't even need a license now to carry handguns. He also just did I think it was called the Sunshine Law or some shit, where if you do a certain amount of tolls, their tolls are cheap, but if you go through it and you hit a certain threshold, they mail you back 50% of the money. Then he fucking made it so that, howdy boys, I'm back. Did I miss any nudity? Nudity.
No, but we can always throw some nudity here.
I gotta, you know what? Oh, let me go back.
Professor.
Don't hate me for doing this. I gotta take a piss real quick. I'm gonna play the video. Are you going to pee too?
I was actually gonna grab a beer, full screen. I'll be back in 5 seconds.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this for Grandma's Boy podcast. Which, by the way, dude, type your real name in the chat so at least I know it, so I can stop calling you Grandma's Boy podcast. But let me pee, and then this is what you missed.
I can just tell you that we have information that Donald Trump has now been formally arrested, and he is that has just happened. And he said on his way there, heading to Lower Manhattan, the courthouse seems so surreal. Wow, they're going
This
to
sucks.
arrest me.
Change it.
Well,
this sucks.
Well, now that Connor's gone, we can get on with the Sean show. So this is going to be all about Sean, how he's got the biggest dick, the biggest brain, giant, massive balls like fucking coconuts. Look, they just make people jealous. People walk by and they're like, damn, those are some nice balls. Those are some big balls. But yeah, welcome to the Sean show. Let me take you on a tour of my big balls. Actually, I think kind of had enough of the political for now. Kind of just wanted to remove that video and take a breath. feel like it's just constantly so much shit going on lately. And welcome back. We have Connie Doo Doo Boo Boo Boy. Cheers, you
Pictures.
motherfucker.
Kevin. Okay, Kevin. I'm gonna star that.
Kevin.
And Pablo's still also here, and I think Seth is here. Dude, we were basically just talking about the whole Trump arrest is the dumbest shit ever, because whether you like him or not, they basically just reinvigorated his entire campaign. Like,
they got him horny.
They got him super horny. He's so horned up. He's like, I'm going out. I'm gonna put my finest robes on.
I heard he's been going through pants lately. He's been wearing out the crotch areas. He's been just so hard, massively hard.
Yeah, they call him BDD, Big Dick Trump, Big Dick Donald. Sorry, but no, it's just like the biggest what? No, but it's just so stupid. Like, easily could have just fucking, like I said before, they easily could have just fucking, just let him talk. Whether you like him or not, just let him talk. He would not have won because the right's sick of him. The right wants DeSantis. That's the way it is, and he's attacking DeSantis, so he looks like an idiot. He's slinging mud again, and then you arrest him, and now you just basically took all the people who weren't going to vote for him and are like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna, and dude, it like, go on Twitter. People who don't like him, the day he was arrested, they were like, well, fuck the fucking government. I'm voting for him now this time. Like, I know people personally. Hey, Toasty's in the chat. What's up, Toasty? I know people who don't like him at all, like, or didn't like him. Like, what's his name? Fucking Mersh. Mersh talked about it the other day. He's like, I do not like, he's like, I don't like Trump, but now I feel like I have to vote for him again. They fucked up. They fumbled. It's such a stupid fucking situation. Like, goddamn, again, like I said, ain't shit coming from it at all.
No, it's gonna be a few weeks, a bunch of tax dollars wasted, and they're gonna come up, and he's gonna have nothing, and they're gonna let him go. It's gonna be fucking stupid. The same shit they do all the time. Yeah,
hey, Toasty, send me the times that you go live so I could post it on screen. Toasty with the Mosty podcast is another really good fucking show. That's one I try to catch every time it's live. I don't always get to because I go to sleep fucking relatively early, but she does a good fucking show as well. But dude, it's like, this shit is so fucking stupid. I mean, we're on such a roll. I was gonna say end it after this, but I just don't think we should. We could go for a little bit more. Holy fuck!
Actually, well, I do have some. Gonna reach into the bag, the trick bag. I got
you got the trick bag. I got that.
They call me Trixie. I got tricks for days.
They call you P.T. Barnum because of that fucking that dual and dually you got.
Well, actually, interesting. Just quick. You know who's got a residency? I'm a residency next week on Kimmel,
You see
which
this?
I'm not a Kimmel fan. What is this? Full screen that.
It's a fucking this guy's doing the Mid-Journey shit live with the Photoshop. Oh, he's showing you how to do it on After Effects.
Using After Effects and stuff, yeah.
So, you were talking to, you just said who has a residency, and I know exactly what you're going to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
Metallica.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to make people watch Kimmel because this show's fucking lame.
Kimmel fucking sucks. Kimmel's the guy who sits there and talks about the B2 movement, but then when he had the fucking, the Man Show, he was tricking chicks blindfolded into grabbing his fucking dick. So fuck him.
Yeah, well, he's also one of those guys that's, been to Epstein Island, so he's one of the many.
You've never fished off of.
You've never been.
You've never been.
But yeah, so Metallica's got a residency all next week on Kimmel. So sorry to give you a reason to have to watch Kimmel.
Kimmel.
I wish I had better times where I could tell you exactly when the music was going to be, so you didn't have to see a stupid fucking face. But
also on Howard Stern,
Metallica.
which isn't any better because Howard Stern sucks now. But they'll also be on Howard Stern. You know what's cool about Metallica?
Everything.
That we're going to see them for fucking 2 days straight.
Yeah, and it gets even more. Well, it's not 2 days straight; it's 2 days split up. We got a Friday and a
Pablo said we
Sunday.
got to check out the fucking Unreal demo, and I think I know exactly what he's talking about.
Is he talking about like the Unreal Engine?
Yeah. The new Unreal demo. I
my
saw
God.
it.
Anytime Unreal. I remember the first time I was put onto Unreal was the Unreal Tournament game for Sega Dreamcast.
I found it,
and I think that was the original Unreal Engine. And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
game was fucking mind blowing at the time. That the graphics were so good. I mean, you pull it up and look at it now, and it probably looks fucking terrible. But yeah, that was fucking.
This is what Papa was talking about.
Off-roading.
Oh,
And what better
I've
way to
seen this.
off-road than in a Rivian R1T? Now, Rivian uses Unreal to power their instrument cluster, including 3D visualization of their vehicles. So we worked with them to bring the R1T to life in this experience. Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
All right.
I hate these
We're building tools for
pre-scripted shit.
interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
That shit is
We worked with the team at
fucking
Rivian to set up
believable.
Unreal's chaos vehicle model to
crazy.
simulate the suspension of the truck and how the electric motors drive each individual wheel. Chaos also simulates how the tires compress and deform, and Meta Sounds enabled the team to precisely resynthesize the sounds of the electric motors and mix them with the ambisonics of the jungle.
Hey, good call out,
Rivian
Pablo. On this
provided
one.
us
This is
with
good
a
shit.
highly detailed model of the truck,
Pablo.
about 71 million polygons that we're able to render in real time thanks to Nanite. Now, the Rivian not only looks incredibly realistic because of Lumen and Nanite, but also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework.
Like, I have no idea what that means. There's people doing it. It's like, fucking
And to better
substrate, bro.
demonstrate it,
Dude, you know what's crazy about this?
Paint
This is the shit that's now coming to PlayStation, and it's coming to fucking
Now, of
computer.
course,
So these
you
game
can't
systems
order
are
a Rivian
only
with
going
Opal
to get
body
better.
Panels, but Opal was the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities.
Wow.
The
Wow.
base layer models
Oh
the
my God.
iridescence, refraction, and reflections that occur inside of an opal. And on top of
That's
that is a
beautiful.
layer representing the polished surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer of varying depths. And now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection changes when interacting with the dust layer, and that there are no artifacts along the transition from dirt to dust to opal. So Substrate is more expressive, enabling artists to create materials like this with different shading models and compose and layer those materials as they see fit.
Yo, I want an
All right,
Opal
let's,
Rivian.
head on out, Jacob.
On my way.
I hate that.
In terms
On
of
my way.
performance,
Just
Substrate
do the fucking
materials
video.
that are similar to the current Unreal Engine shading model cost about the same. But now, artists have the freedom to author more complex materials for extremely detailed use cases, like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here, and everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools, entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists.
So I've seen the Unreal Engine,
So
but they were
Jacob's gonna go
talking
ahead and
about
add
the
a
the
procedural
nature
assembly
and
to the
environment.
world.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that it communicates.
And they showed that mapping, the kind of like shape mapping and how like detailed it is. But yeah, this is just crazy.
Pretty cool. And the cool thing is that it communicates with other nearby procedural elements in the scene, like the creek bed. So let's say a designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the left. Jacob can simply move the assembly to the right, and everything updates to accommodate that change.
Holy shit. It's so streamlined.
Game design is iterative, so let's say the designer comes back, wants to give the
Shadows
player
fall
the choice of going
too.
left
Oh
or
my
right
God, the way
again.
they have that 3D view
Jacob can
too.
simply move the assembly back over.
Pablo's right on
Now,
that.
the artist who created this assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur. Allows him to customize the piece a little bit more, make it a little easier.
This
for
is
the
fucking
to
insane to
drive by.
me.
Yeah.
So we started by
God, it looks-
handcrafting
it really
that
looks
original
real.
part of the level to set the visuals and art direction for the entire piece, and then built out procedural tools that allowed the team to create a much larger play space much more quickly. Now let's see how we can use these procedural tools to make larger sweeping changes to the environment. So Jacob, let's start by removing some of the trees in this area.
Absolutely, that's easy enough actually.
Very easy,
right.
Mr. Simpson.
Well,
After
too
all,
much.
we are
Let's-
from the
let's
land
add
of
some trees
chocolate.
back in.
Okay.
And let's
crazy
also
how
add in
shadows
some cliff
just retake
formations
and
to
it-
give it a little
it's-
bit more variability.
It's
So the
absolutely
procedural systems
brilliant.
are all deterministic, as Jacob is experimenting with different sets of input parameters. Once he finds a set that he likes, he can always go back to it and get out exactly the same results. And the procedural systems aren't just placing trees and rocks, but also fog cards, bugs, birds, everything that's needed to bring this environment to life. And everything that you've seen here works at scale. This environment is 4
Holy
kilometers
shit.
by 4 kilometers. If we hide all of the procedural elements, we can see that original hand-built area about 200 meters by 200 meters. We believe that there will always be the need for hand-building environments, so we design these procedural systems to be tools for artists that work in concert with hand-built content. Both Substrate and the new procedural tools will be available in experimental form in 5.2. And everything
Wow.
you've seen here is running in the Unreal Editor
Wow.
in real time on a developer machine with an Intel 13900.
Dude, that is some crazy shit.
Absolutely.
I got one for you. This is one you're not gonna know, but I like people like Daniel DSNL is one of those dudes who's fucking hilarious. Do you know what Gary's Mod is or no?
Not sure.
So Gary's Mod is a mod for Counter-Strike. So it's basically like a Valve game mod. It started off as a mod, and then Valve actually released it as a full game. So you could sit there and you can make your own servers and levels and all this shit, and people role play and they spend thousands of fucking dollars. It's the most pathetic shit, like, in the fucking world. I accidentally came across this dude, Bub Games, who sits there. He goes into the servers, and he finds a way to break every rule while, like, just basically making fun of these people.
Hello.
Taxi?
No need, buddy. Don't you see nice cars?
Taxi!
Yes, taxi. Goodbye. Taxi, come back here. Taxi gets shot. Get off my property. I will shoot you if you don't get off property.
You want a taxi?
Hey, Toasty, do you use Streamlabs or are you using OBS?
I will shoot. Being on my property is against the law. Now go.
Oh no, they've called the admin.
Hey, what's going on there, bud?
Hello, would you like a taxi?
I was just wondering why you were out here honking.
I'm just honking my horn on public property.
Well, technically, this is their property.
No, I've actually read the council bylaws and their property doesn't extend past the fence.
Leave my property now. You have 3 seconds. Leave my property now. 3, 2, 1.
There's an interesting noise. How about I honk from the road this time?
How's it going, sir? Why you honking so much, man? Your horn stuck on, or?
I have a medical condition and honking helps.
Hey, can you come over to my patrol car real quick?
No.
I love it because these guys
Are
take
you
themselves way too
aware-
fucking
Are
serious.
you aware that you're driving without a license through a certified vehicle?
Oh, I can't hear you. There's like a car horn.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
I can't hear you. There's like a car
Sir,
horn.
You have 5 seconds to step out of the vehicle or I'm gonna get you out.
It's really hard to hear you. Could you speak up? Is he going to get me out? I'm bolting. Watch this little trick. Watch this. I've done a loop. I'm just going to...
God damn, with fucking YouTube.
Self-cleaning automatic litter box for cats.
I have to buy that.
It eliminates.
turn back in. I just went around the block and I lost him. Oh no, he's figured it out and he's brought back up. Yeah, hello?
Out of the car now. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now. Put your hands up. Get out of the car
There's
now.
a car horn.
Step out of the vehicle. Stop resisting. You will get tased.
Toasty, there's nothing wrong with GTA roleplay.
You will get
That's
tased.
different. These people are fucking weird. You're not spending
This
thousands
is
of
so
dollars in
pathetic.
GTA.
Get off my property or I'll shoot you.
This is so sad.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
What seems to be the issue?
Sir, you were fleeing.
No, go over there. Go over there. Bub Games, man. I'm a big fan.
Okay, just let me go then if you're a big fan.
Hey, you know what? I might just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'm being taken away, probably to be sold off to a human trafficking ring in Indonesia. That guy just let me go. And 5 seconds later from being free, I'm already getting pulled over again.
Can I have your license and registration?
Oh, great. The sewer mutant's become a cop.
You didn't use your blinker. You need to use your blinker. Okay.
Who let this Neanderthal have handcuffs? Epic. Yeah, am I free to go?
Now I bring him up because this is Daniel. I really think that you should subscribe to this guy's channel. He has found a way to completely troll people on Second Life who are being like fucking degenerates and shit, but he finds a way to just remain calm and play stupid. He's an artist.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi.
What are you guys doing?
What does it look like?
Wait, give me a minute. I think he's having a seizure.
Either you're playing dumb or you really have no clue.
Yeah, sorry, I'm new to the game.
Okay, first of all, it's not a game. It's called Second Life, not Second Game. I'm from Berlin.
It makes sense you're from Berlin. They're always very experimental over there. Seems
No,
pretty experimental.
No. It's mostly the Americans who bring the real shit. You're on an adult, so don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid, I'm just confused.
First of all, nice that you in no kind are disturbed.
I'm not disturbed?
Or are you?
I have no opinion.
Yeah, do that.
So you watched a Disney movie and then you thought, I want to be a lion.
No, forget that Disney reference.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fucking lion, Corso. Come on, I'm king.
You're the king?
Yeah, of course, king of everything. And before you ask, yeah, the queen of everything as well. Daniel,
yes?
I'm sorry. I helped you a lot.
Right?
See you around. Take care.
All right, sure. Yeah, I'm just learning about the game, so.
It's not a game.
It's not a game?
It's not a game. Second Life is a second life. It's
You can
not
play games on
a
Facebook.
game. Not a game. Facebook is not a game. Facebook is not a game. Can you see the difference? What they do with that can be a game.
Ah, okay. So how long have you played this game thing?
You see? Are you going?
Oh, sorry? No, I'm just checking out the place. Wait, so what do we do now?
We?
Right.
No.
Dude, it's
There
so
is no
cringy
we.
that these guys have
Wait, so what do we
avatars
do?
that are nude.
No.
It's just bizarre.
A two-guy thing. You to be away.
Wait, what?
Kevin, you gotta
Recordings
subscribe to
just
fucking
got
Daniel.
back.
God
I'm
damn.
lost on what that
Hey,
is.
it's
So, like,
the
there's just
anniversary.
people
I'm
like,
so excited to announce.
and I guess they don't want to call it a game, but they're like, I guess.
Yeah, well, so it's called Second Life, and they literally just sit there and not that one. They literally sit there and they role play as if it's real fucking life, and it isn't. It's a stupid fucking video game.
It is a game. I don't know. I guess like
But
it's
they
a
get
game.
they get so fucking mad when you call it a game, and I think that's the funniest thing. But dude, it gets really creepy. Like if you ever watch like clips other than Daniel of Second Life, it's like people like their avatars are having sex and are like, yeah, we're having sex. It's like, well, no, you're not. If you can,
Seems pretty childish to me too. Like, I'm gonna be a lion and I'm gonna have
Well,
sex with you, and you're gonna be a tiger, and
I'm
we're
gonna be the
caress each
biggest lion.
other. I'm gonna have so much
Dude,
sex with
think
you.
about how much of a fucking loser that guy is. I am a lion because I am the king. It's like
because I am the king. I'm the king. You know, I'm the king. It's the type of person. that
No,
has, like,
you're just
the
a
lion,
lonely-
the lion screensaver on his phone, and
oh god, the wolf pack fucking he's got the fucking wolf pack fucking screensaver. Inside me is a wolf. Yeah, a gay one.
yeah, inside your wolf. When you get home, you let the wolf mount you, and he's inside you.
See what I'm saying? Like this is Second Life.
Why is he sitting
Hello?
there watching him?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who are you?
Oh, sorry, my name is Daniel.
Are you on this island?
Hey,
Yes.
Gabe.
I thought the name looks familiar.
You better get the motherfucker out of this house.
Sorry?
This is my brother's home. Get the fuck out.
You're watching your brother have sex? That's kind of weird.
No, dumbass. I'm here to get your ass out.
Why?
You're sitting here watching two people fuck.
Yeah, but you too. And he's your brother. That's
No,
kind of
I'm
weird.
not. I'm looking at your sorry ass. Kenny, right click on this motherfucker and click eject.
I didn't do anything wrong. You're watching your brother have sex right now. You're the one doing
No,
something
I'm here
wrong.
Right, you're doing it wrong, so shut the fuck up and get out.
Look, I'm being very polite here.
There is no politeness.
Why does he sound
You
like
are not
the
invited
Native
here.
American guy from
You
Joe
are
Dirt?
here trespassing.
Clifton
Now
like
get
speaks
the
in
fuck out.
sparklers.
Look, when push comes to shove, you're watching your brother have sex right now.
No, when push comes to shove, you're being a dick.
You're doing something wrong.
Hey, shut up. Let me tell you what's wrong, motherfucker. You're on a piece of property you don't own, you don't pay rent for.
Yeah, but I'm a
That's
guest.
trespassing. No, you're not. You're a fucking squatter.
What?
Squatter. Somebody who goes in the home and doesn't give a shit about what the owner thinks. Kenny, stop fucking right now.
You keep cursing at me, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Dude, I'm not talking to you. Shut up. Do me a favor.
Nice fucking
right?
list.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but you're the one watching your brother have sex.
No,
Yeah.
asshole. You're on a property that doesn't belong to you. You don't pay rent. The house don't belong to you.
I could pay
You
rent.
don't pay.
I could pay rent.
Yeah, but it's not for rent.
Yeah, well,
This
then
is
ask
a
me.
pri-
Ask me to pay the rent then.
No, it's a private sim.
Yeah, but I could contribute to
We
the
own-
cost of the apartment.
No, you're on a property.
Dude, I love him
that
because
doesn't
he's
belong
so
to you.
calm.
The
and you're
house
just
don't
getting
belong
so
to you.
mad.
You're lucky I can't fucking inject your ass because that's exactly what I do.
Why?
Kenny, right click eject.
What did I do wrong?
right click. Well, then you better get a hold of Ricky or some motherfucker to come here and get this bitch off this property.
I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
You are. You're on the property.
You should add the
illegal.
incest stuff.
It is a private sim.
You're the one trespassing. You're trespassing on your brother having sex.
Why don't you kiss
That's
my
weird.
ass? What's weird is you sitting there watching them fucking.
I was looking away from the screen as I was talking about his past.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Why is the
Yeah, I
guy
was.
behind him naked?
Bullshit.
It's the reason why he hasn't ejected me yet.
I haven't ejected you because I can't find a damn eject button.
You need to calm down because you're going to get this.
Listen to the lady in the back.
That was my daughter. Why? You got something to say about that?
What? No, I said she has good advice. Maybe you should calm down.
She doesn't know what's going on.
You're watching your brother have sex. That's what's going on.
Shut
We're in
up.
the same boat,
Go
buddy.
to right click. Right
Look, when
click,
push comes
go
to shove, you're the one watching your brother have sex.
Dude, just fucking stop it.
Why?
Shut
They sound fat and downsy.
I'm just imagining that like hillbilly like incest family.
Dude,
Oh my
that
God,
is
that's ridiculous.
That dude's channel is unfucking with, and he's got 4 channels because he gets
Like,
like.
he constantly just comes back to, well, you're just watching your brother have sex, sitting on the couch next to him.
I just like how it's just so innocent. Hello.
But also, so the funny her comment too. They you know they sound off, but they probably are because it says it was a guy and his brother. So it's some older dude, obviously much older, and he's with his brother and they're playing a game, and his brother's just banging some chick out like a fucking.
You know that you know
And the
they're
other guy's in
jacking
it.
off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, they're probably jacking off in the same room. That's why he was so mad, so fucking quick.
Get
because
the
he's
fuck
like,
out.
Yeah, I was about to nut. I was ready to come. I was ready to get the shivers, and you fucked me up.
The
I already had them shivers, and you fucked me up.
Oh, the shivers! That's so fucking great.
I think we can end on that now. We'll end on the
Damn,
shivers.
Yeah, I got the shivers. Oh my god! All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Before we go, make sure you subscribe to Toasty with the Mosty, who's live. I know every weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes she does Friday. She does chatting. She always interacts with the chat. And then also subscribe to Grandma's Boys podcast, who is live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 p.m. It's a pre-recorded podcast, so he doesn't do it live. He's going to probably do it live soon. I look forward to being on both of their shows.
Also, shout out to Pathway Choose. I know you want to shout them out.
Pathway Choose. I don't have it pulled up Maybe I can pull it up real quick. Give me one
I think it's
sec.
Pathway Choose Gaming, right?
Yep, but give me 1 second. I'm actually going to
Yeah, Sam's a good dude. Definitely.
also
give him some rep.
Give me 1 second before everybody fucking leaves.
Well, before everybody leaves, we can take this time to share.
So this is path. This is
giant
path we
turkey boy.
choose.
This is path we choose.
This is path we choose. So path we choose is a two of my childhood friends, Dominic Alosi, Sam Powers, have a band. This is their upcoming tour dates. 6ix9ine has not been announced yet. It was originally somewhere else, but I think he got it wrong in the text. So make sure you check them out because they're super fucking cool dudes.
Man, and wait, hold on, go back to that. Why would you put TBH? I would have put dash nice.
Yes.
You guys are
Okay.
playing June 9th? Nice. Nice.
Wait, hold on. Pull that one thing up one more time because Tosi wasn't here for that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, make Turkey Boys.
Turkey Boys. Fake Turkey Boys.
But
thanks, everybody. Thanks, Pablo, for all the interaction.
Pablo
and
especially
on that Unreal Engine. That was awesome. That was a good
it was a good
trip
fucking
down. Yeah.
idea. Again, subscribe to Grandma's Boy Podcast. Subscribe to Toasty with the Mosty. Both really good fucking shows. So I look forward to being on both shows. And everybody have a safe and happy
Peace the
Easter.
fuck out.
Christ has risen. All that stuff. So have a good night, everybody.